Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. Last time we didn't quite get finished with everything that we wanted to do because this section is getting nice, but there's more stuff to do up on the hill and then everything has to be kind of put together and then we have to make sure at the very end that things are actually working, right? So that's what we're going to do today, continuing where we left off last time. I think this is a very, very good candidate for becoming actual quad track because look at this. Backed up, backed up, backed up, backed up, backed up, backed up, backed up. Yes, this is a quad track opportunity, as we say when you're lacking something. And that would go most of the way for here because it's already overloaded with trains, apparently. That is perfect. Yes, this can be a very big quad track corridor for cargo that gets all the way down here, and then this train would snake over that side, would snake all the way up here and get into that platform eventually. That feels good. And then from that platform, we still have to bring stuff up north. How many more platforms do you want to add to this? That is the question, isn't it? Which is why we're asking. To be fair, right now, there is one free platform right here that we can just use. That one should totally be fine. And that would take a stake car all the way up here, and then we're just going to distribute from here to the various places, which would be... We don't have steel yet, so we can just start with the tools factory. That's fine. And then deliver tools down to the hub, and from the hub back to the all the cities. And we are requiring currently tools in Chagford and in Oundle. How much do you need? 151, ow, and 58. So 200 units of tools are already going here. That's fine. Sheringham, how many do you want? Effectively nothing. That's cool. And the other ones just haven't started requesting them yet. So there's part of me that says, well, you have tools here. Do you really have to bring a train down south to just bring a train up north again? We already have a fuel train delivering fuel out here. It's that guy, and it's short, so increasing that with some more boxcars won't be a problem, and adding another train on here that moves some boxcars around also doesn't sound all that terrible. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's okay. It'll totally be fine. Everything will be fine. No problems will be had, and life will be good. Put another signal there, get rid of this signal here, and then they can figure out where they need to go. Okay, so you need a truck to go from there to there. And then you need a truck from there to there. Okay, let's get those situated. But sorry, farm, you're going to be part of the process. That looks fine. This one can be shortcut a little bit. Should you turn on trains yet? No. You know why? Because if you turn on trains right now, you will absolutely, definitely, and why are you doing the slowest roads that you possibly can? That's not really going to help you at all. So we're going to do some full roads here. There's one. You can't fit there because why would you? And then this one just gets replaced with a better road anyways. If you're already doing that, are you just going to go that way instead? Yeah, I think so. Okay. There's road. No. Yes. That's better. A couple fields got destroyed. Oh no. And then you come all the way down here. So you double cross. Whoever wanted to go for here, no, you have to take the long way. And then we're just going to have, well, you still need this. Okay, but that one already has a road connection. You are accurate, correct. Okay, let's do this. Building roads is not that exciting to me, so forgive me if I am just making this kind of work, but that should be good. And then where is the connection to that thing? The connection is actually here. That's not going to be good enough. So what we're going to get instead is a little bit of road out here. There's a connection. Very good. That gets a service road to that side. Very good. That removes this thing right here. Then we're going to get a building that can handle this. We're just going to pick up from here. We're not going to do anything else. Okay. How about right there? Right there's a little tight, and we will have the usual problem of I don't want the signals where they are. Okay, well, what can you do? You could go further. You could actually... Ooh. I don't hate this. That kind of feels right. Okay, let's just go there. We don't need this road connection anymore. That one is good. That one has a crossing and signals that I don't actually want. So let's talk to this, talk to our road, talk to not having signals here, and then I should be able to get moving there with whatever I need them to do. This is just a couple stake cars that need to move around. Ooh, airplane. That will be a thing that we have to worry about relatively soon. Make you a little longer, please. And then we are connected to the thing that I want to be connected to. We still have the signal problem here, so just back you up a little more. You can totally merge that junction. Okay, merge that junction to right here. By that I just mean the road connection that was here is completely unnecessary. We don't have to have two junctions back to back. And I don't think that there's any real need for a lot of traffic to go through here. So we'll see how that all plays out. Take that one away, take this one in, and then you can come out here. No more signal, that's fine. That one is connected to the thing that I wanted you to be connected to, so that's good. And now we just need a truck that moves back and forth right there. We already have a road depot, so that's fine. Let's get started with this. New line. Go from there to there. That's a stake car. I don't even need you to wait for full. This is wood, Oundle. Cool. And that one is going to get 2 or 3 stake cars. I don't know which one yet. Oh, we already have the bigger trucks. Great. Give me like 2 to get started with, and that should be fine. Where is wood Oundle? There you go. Cool. Then we need a multi-purpose truck that goes out there that switches the boards for tools. So that's what we're going to call it. There's no station out there yet, so good job for you. You can, by the way, you can totally drop off the... no, it's on the wrong side. You can drop off... Is this better? Yeah, it's fine. You can drop off, good job, the wood from here just by like a normal cargo station. You don't need this bigger station for that, or this bigger platform. You don't need the platform if you actually want to pick something up there or collect something. So that's what we're doing here. But there's a station, this is a station. This is going to be called board tool swap. Okay. Also put 1 or 2 trucks on there. Probably just 2 of these should be totally fine. And when we have to increase those, we will. Board tool swap. Beautiful. That's the first one. Then we need 1 train to come down from Oundle West to drop off something here, but also bring the boards back. So that's a stake car Oundle, or from here, depending what we want to look at. That looks fine. This is going to be stake Oundle. Yes, love it. Give it a train so they can figure out what they need to do. Should be this one. What train do you want? Electric again. I don't expect this one. Oh, the green one, the crocodile, actually left us already. No more steam trains. I don't think we had steam trains before, so that's normal. This one or this one? I guess we're gonna do the 4-4 then. Cargo, just stake cars. Do you want to give this one a chance to transport the tools back south? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 122 meters. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Just move all of that, and at some point we're going to have to increase this by a lot, but for right now this should be fine. It's not just a stake car anymore. It is a different car. Did I actually purchase it, or did I just click a button? I did purchase it. Beautiful. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Then this one collected here. We have not started pulling in these. That was the whole point of putting the hub up here. Okay, how are you going to get them down there? I think we're going to join this line eventually with these guys. Okay, since we do have the bigger trucks now, I'm more inclined to allow them to bring in things when necessary. Oh, I do understand that we're doing a lot in this episode, but we are just in a situation where money is not an issue anymore, so we're going to do whatever is necessary to move things along. And that is what today is all about. Building, yes, 1 platform is probably not enough. I do want this one to be a little longer, and you can pop right here. That looks good. Then give me a reasonable road connection to your buddy over here. That's a tunnel. How's that reasonable? In what book is a big old tunnel the reasonable connection that you wanted to create here? Go straight. Yes. Go up. Very good. And then don't tunnel the whole way. Tunnel a little bit of the way, maybe. See, you don't even have to tunnel if you go there. You do have a little tunnel if you pop in there. That's not bad. You don't like to press M because that's probably too much. There we go. That's a short tunnel. Yeah, I like that. Then you can pop on all the way over here and we get our building that we had earlier. We just need a single one. That connection right there is fine. I will keep you close to the wood section right here. That's good. I was looking. Did it have tram track? It looked like it had tram track for just a second. And it's just wood. So in this case, we really just need a truck stop to unload. That's what I was talking about earlier. You don't need anything fancy when you have it set up like this. That looks good. I think technically we have a road vehicle depot station somewhere over here, but there's no short driving distance to getting them over here. So we're just going to add a end of line station. That looks good. New line. You go not from there because that will be confusing. Go from there to there. And this is a wood run mall. Marlboro wood run, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. We got it. It works. You know what I mean. Also just 2 trucks that will do the wood run Marlboro. Cool. Yes, I am starting them right now because who cares? We don't need efficiency. We just need it done. Okay, how are you going to do this? You could... Ooh. Do you remember the quad track nonsense that I was talking about earlier? It's not nonsense. It's actually going to happen. And I think this will look much better if I just connect to it right away than later on. So there's a little bit of track there that we really don't need because this track is going to take its place. 120 mostly. That's what I want to see. Then you pop in there. And this whole thing is going to get quad tracked at some point. The thing that I don't like about Transport Fever is it doesn't give me a way to dynamically choose different tracks. I can use different platforms, not dynamically, but I can make it choose the right platform if I want to, but I can't make it take different paths to go to the same place. Like everything is very static, which is why I can calculate your frequencies and all those things relatively easy, because there should never be a surprise. Now, a friend of mine actually managed to get a train onto the wrong side of the track and have it run there continuously because the station was still the accurate thing. Let's come here. Over here. Nope. The stations were still accurate, so it was going from station A to station B, and that was what was in the line plan it had. But it was on the wrong side of the track all the time. By the way, my friend is getting married relatively soon, so happy for him. Also, I get to go on a wedding again, which hasn't happened in a very long time. And it's one of the only places I get to dance. I'm not a good dancer by any means, but me and my wife do love dancing quite a bit. But again, we really only get to dance on weddings, so I'm quite excited for that to happen in the near future. So that will be cool. But yeah, that is connected. Let's get that one in. This will be the... And I'm not making... What is this? Doesn't matter. I'm not making any of the trains wait until full. They will all be full eventually. I promise. East, Ham, extra, wood, 2 times. Okay, that's a lot of wood that goes through here. Let's send you out this way because that should make my life easier. 120 with the more beef is this one. So honestly, should I have not used this one to go up the hill? Probably. I think that's your answer. But that's fine. What's our length? What was the last piece of track building that I built? It was 320 meters. So that's our length. Yeah, this is 320 meters. So that checks out. We have this one. We have extra wood. Yep. That's all cool. Where you trying to get into? You want to get into that one. How about in East Ham? You actually go into 3, which is that one, which is not already occupied. That feels better. Cool. Yeah, give me the train. We have this one, 320 meters, please. Just looking at the meter numbers. There you go, 321. We will count that as appropriate. East Ham, extra wood, get out of here. Cool. Good job. I did lose a connection that I already forgot where that was. There's Eastham, there's St. Ives. Where are they? St. Ives, yes. Eastham? Where's Eastham? Eastham is down here. Oh, this one. Okay, got it. Yeah, no problem. How about this connection? You can still get a nice little dirt road that you had before. I was just going to pop in over here, and then you pop into your existing really cool road connection right there, and then life is good. Good, cool. So they're connected here. Great. We just have to go all the way out here and get the next connections in. Okay, let's get our runner, which is this one. Go from there to there. That's just a stake car. This is going to be Swanley? Sure, Swanley? That's not the closest, but whatever. Swanley, stake, runner. We're just making up words as we go. Hope you like it. You did select the correct track site. That's good. And I do know that I have a depot sitting down here that we'll just utilize for our friend. How long do we need this to be? Not super long, and I think a diesel train is more than appropriate for what we're trying to do here. So put that one on and get a quick flat car or stake car with a length of 160. Like, we're numbers of 40. You don't have to go in between. Numbers of 40 is what you want to go for. That looks good. And then you would be the, I can't see you, what we call you, Swan Stake Runner. Pretty sure that's the name that we picked. Okay, so that one should be good. And now the only thing we have left is this. Oh. No, it's fine. Is it really? No. Here's the problem. It's not a problem. It is awkward. The wood that's here, the forest that's here, is really trying to deliver to that sawmill over there because it cannot see through the station. And that's okay. Let's look at it and see what your actual consumer is. Yes, it's trying to send it all straight out to the Chippenham sawmill because this one is not even registered. What I think will happen sometimes is that the train will actually take wood out from Swanley down to Chippenham and then back from Chippenham back to here so that the Heston sawmill can actually see some of it, but it's fine. Whatever. We'll be okay. Let's get a 320 meter train on the rail, and that is going to be probably the last train that we do today. Have you done any final deliveries yet? No, this is not the last train that we're going to do. So we're going to wait on this one, okay? Because we're going to wait on... I do want to get the final deliveries done before we do any of that stuff. So let's talk to our delivery guy that sends stuff out to Oundle. You're not overflowing. I know that for a fact. So manage vehicle. Click on this button and then look what you have. You have 119 meters. You have a little bit of wiggle room. Let's give you that much. I think that's too long. Okay, remove a couple of those guys. Now it's too short. Okay, can you add one of those? Nope. Can you add one of these? Yes. Okay. That is our new wagon, and that's how they're gonna run. I hope this line doesn't think that has to wait until full. No, it does not. And now we are delivering tools to here. I know the tool factory is sitting right there, but we're literally delivering tools kind of to that location. Not yet, because this guy is not really hooked up for any of the things. So let's get some tools delivered, which will be right out here. And if accidentally they deliver a little bit of, I don't know which one to pick. If they want to accidentally deliver a couple pieces of bread or something else because we are just sending a boxcar up here, then that is okay. You could wait until full, but I don't even need you to do that. Oundle, tools, delivery, cool. That one is good. Put a truck on that. It makes sense. Probably this one. Can you do tools? Yes. I want two of you deliver to Oundle food delivery, tool delivery, of course. My bad. And then Chagford was the other one. Where are tools in this area? Really close to that. Chagford, how many do you need? 58 is not nothing. Okay, it's nothing to sniff at. So we're just going to make sure that you do get what you're asking for. New line, quick from right there to right here behind the icon. There you go. This is going to be It's not park, it's Chag tool delivery. And here it is actually very important that I don't set the trucks to wait until full, because if I would do that, there's a high chance, what's happening there? There's a high chance that those trucks never leave because something just wasn't available when they needed it. But this looks good. We have 3 truck lines now running through there, which we didn't have before, and that all feels nice. So, time for our final train line. This is all gonna work. I am pretty confident it is. It also looks like this train is currently underutilized, which really just means we have to copy that train to get more stuff out. Yeah, we want to move almost 400 units off something, and it will happen eventually. What's the other thing? This train is probably catching up with everything that it needs to do, and then we have the crude. Where's crude? Crude to oil, tanker crude transfer, 673. Yeah, that should be fine. I think they're figuring out what they need. How are you doing over here, Fuel Factory? You are almost at 400. You're effectively at the final level, so that all seems to be doing what it's supposed to do. Let's talk to our final line that wasn't set up yet. Where is line 1? There's line 1. That's the one that we picked earlier. You're gonna go from here. This is just a humongous steak car. You're gonna go from here all the way to here. That is your purpose. Click on that button. You cannot do something somewhere. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. What is your current issue? Looks like you can get out here. Yes. And you go that way. Okay. No, this is blue. Where's my blue line? You should have no problem moving from here. Can I make you like turquoise or something different? Because what I want you to do is pick any of the platforms out here. And you can pick 1, 2, or 3. They should all work, mostly. At least 2 and 3. But all of them say they cannot connect. That's interesting. I wonder if it's just like, you know what, buddy? This is too long. Or I put a signal somewhere wrong. That's very possible too. But you would just go all the way to here. No, you wouldn't go to here. You would continue through all of this shenanigan. And then you should be getting on this track. Those signals look appropriate. Looks like all the other lines are thinking that the signals are appropriate too. So that's fine. This one is fine. Can you actually go from East Ham to here? You cannot. Okay, that's a sign. Let's see. I know that the error has to be somewhere very obvious. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have problems going through here, so that's not out of the question, but I would like to think that that is okay. You still don't like this. Okay. I have a feeling that I may have clicked the wrong East Ham, not the correct East Ham. Let's do this again. East Ham there, station 1, that looks fine. And you take all the way to over here. Nope. Why? Now I'm confused. Now I want to know what I did wrong, because something is clearly wrong. It's just not very obvious to me what that might be. I don't think the game generally has trouble with connecting things, so I don't think that is it. I'm trying to follow this one as close as I can, but as quickly as I can too. So we're getting all the way down here, and because the red train can go through here, I'm pretty sure that there's no real switch over problem going this way. But maybe if I do this, take that one out of the equation for a minute and click on this signal. Yeah, you have no problem getting to this signal. Okay, good. That's neat. How about... I'm assuming there's no problem getting to this signal over here. Nope. It's just like, yeah, I got that. No problem, buddy. And then how about this signal over here? It says no problem, but I don't see any colors. So that makes me a little nervous, but we are now on the correct track. So chances are I have a problem somewhere along the signals here. Those signals are all appropriate. That's appropriate. That one is appropriate. Okay. And then there are no signals here all the way up to down here. So that's all fine. So now when I click on here, it should just work. You can get all the way up here. Great. And then, yeah, you just don't want to connect to this thing. Why? Could not connect all stations. This is very strange. I have no idea what it wants from me, but what we can do is try to go from the other way and see if we have a little more luck there. I don't know that the game doesn't allow really long lines. I don't think I've that happened before. So let's see what we can do here. If we go that way, that's all fine. I connect to whatever you want to connect to down here. That's good. And then here's a one-way signal. Yep. That one is happy. If I tell you to go here, you can't go here. So, okay, we're getting somewhere. I think we have a disconnected piece of track somewhere, which is generally happening either near bridges, which I don't see one, or near tunnels. So let's see, where's that disconnected piece that we can't see right now? No, this is all good. This is all kind of connected, so that's fine. We do know for a fact that there's a train that actually made it on here. It's a train that's currently running on this side. It is this train. It already made it here, so there should be no confusion about that. I can add a quick signal to make sure they know who's boss. Just a signal right there should be fine. But yeah, it's still, there is a piece missing, and you obviously can go through here because that train was able to connect to it. I know that you can go through here generally just fine. Is there electricity? Shouldn't be a problem because it only complains about that once you put a train on it, so that's not it. There's one piece of signal that I wanted to put here. There you go. So you go through here, but then yeah, you're saying that you can't actually connect to the station on the other side of that. That is so bizarre. I know that I can get to there. Is this one causing me grief? Did I make a funny connection here? I don't think so. I have a feeling that this double slip, not the double slip, but this triple section right there is causing me grief right now. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not sure that as much that I can do about that. So I can get all the way to here just fine, then all the way to here technically just fine, and then when I try to get to there, it's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. But it should easily get to exactly this track. That is so strange. I feel like I broke the game. Sorry, I wanted to show you the ride along, but now I have to figure out what actually is going on here before I can even continue this, because this should not be an issue at all. And I have a feeling it's this section. I'm gonna try to rebuild it a little bit and see if that makes a difference. Oh, thank goodness. I am just an idiot. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you. Goes to right here. Couple things. If I've managed line on, obviously all the lines are highlighted right now, which is fine. I think I can turn this down to line 1 maybe, to just, no, you can't even limit it to that. So that's fine. But the problem is here. I have these set up that this one is not a through station for anything, which is, I don't know about appropriate, but it is what's happening here because it is what it is. We already talked about making this a quad track anyways, so you know what we're going to do, make this a quad track right now, because it's the best time to do it anyways. For that, all we need is a little bit of help. We're going to make those 2 tracks go all the way across. This is effectively going to be exactly what we did earlier, where we expanded the bridge a little bit. So this is going to be our actual connection, and I did 2 because a cargo platform is 2 tracks wide. So we're going to get this over here. That looks good. Then we're going to talk to you. A little bit of you, 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 definitely a little bit of you, and that one right here. And then we can see, well, this station is pretty easy to upgrade once we have to do that. So I'm not terribly worried about that right now. But what I would like to do is actually... Do you see what I see? Yeah? You are? Cool. I see another opportunity for three connections here. So we're going to go 3 to 3, which is super exciting. Let's pause it right there. And we're going to make this right. I know it's the end of the episode, so we're going to make this a quick time lapse. And maybe I'll just show you how it looks when we're done with it. I found the cheat code. You can make a bigger Y like this, and then you already have the pieces connected to effectively what you want them to be connected to, which makes the rest really, really easy. So here I can just probably come out this way and pop in there, and that's my crossover to the depot, and we have this guy right here. But yeah, if you just have them snap together, they do let you connect that really easy, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone put that down in the comments. If you did, don't delete it. No. That's totally fine. YouTube likes when you leave comments. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. if you want to leave something for me, I always appreciate it. Sometimes I even get to respond, either snarkily or appropriately. But no, I appreciate absolutely every single one of your comments, so please don't make them go away. I do know that that piece of track may be a little slower than what it could be, but I think I'm gonna be okay with that. So this was a problem with the track that I had over here, which is why the sections could never connect to. It wasn't the game's fault, it was bballjo's fault, because it usually is. If you ever run into that situation, it probably is also your fault and not the game's problem. So make sure that you appropriately judge that. Like, I put these crossings over here because I'm like, did the game, is the game unable to handle what I put at it? Put in front of it? And the answer is no, the game is just fine. So we have quad track already started here, which is wonderful, but there is more to be had down the road, and then I don't even know what the sections over here look like because you're crossing over somewhere, etc., etc. That's all fine. But let's get back to our line manager. We have line 1, but it didn't like that I had line 1, so it didn't let me do line 1 there, I guess. Just the ones that I can see? No, not the ones I can see, because line 1 is not actually complete yet. There's line 1. Beautiful. I also have a line 2 right over here, which we don't need anymore, so line 1 it is. And now, at the end of this episode, we can actually see our stake car go through that section, and we're going to run that a little faster than what I assumed I would. Click on that one. Super happy. You're coming in on that platform in Eastham. No, you're going to the wrong platform in Eastham. Eastham, would you like to go to 3, please? And then you can use 1 and 2 as you like, because they are connectable. And Swanley, I just want you to go to 1, I believe. Let's triple check this. Yes, you definitely don't want to go that one. If you can go to 1, that's the long one. That would be great. And I don't even want you to think about using any of the other ones, but that's fine. This is a big stake hubber. Yep, that's the name. That's what we're going to go with. Where you're going to get most of your wood from, both sides. Where do we want to let you run through? I think we're just going to start at the very end here and let it figure out what it wants to do. So what is the vehicle that we have available for that? We really don't have a choice. I can either use this one with 1800 kilowatts or the big boy over here with 3300 kilowatts, 260 kilonewtons versus 235. Yeah, this is the winner. Length 320, that's all we can do, so let's max you out on that. There you go, put you on the big stake hubber, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I hope you did too. That's our train. Yeah, we may just add a couple new ones down the road, but not quite yet. But this is our arrival at the current hub, but there's going to be more happening, and trust me, it will work. All the things that we've done so far should just work just fine. Most of the time, every time, all over the place. Why is it an hour 17 into this episode? Progress. That's what it is. No, I don't chop it up into 2 30-minute sections. Maybe you should. Maybe I did. At the end of this episode, you will know if it was part 1 and part 2 or not. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.